So November begins, and now we're gonna have actual box office hits. Yay! Congratulations, the box office is no longer slow. Yeah, the last major movie for the box office was the Demon Slayer movie, and that was so long ago as well. But Predator Badlands is the number one movie for the week. Yes, it isn't a Marvel movie hitter, but it seems that the movie is doing much better than I thought it would. Yeah, the movie's doing about similar to Alien Romulus performance as well. So Alien Romulus came out a couple years ago as well here. And the movie is performing very similar to that movie. And Alien Romulus released last year. And we could compare it to Predator 2018, but the numbers still does not allow you to see adjusted for inflation. So this is the best comparison we have is Alien Romulus at this current moment. And if it performs globally like Alien Romulus, I don't think it will because Alien Romulus performs so well because of China and the Chinese box office as well. But Alien Romulus opened to around $350 million globally as well here. Ended up making $350 million globally. There's of course a large possibility this movie does not pass $100 million domestic. It goes below $100 million domestic. The only problem is this movie has a much higher budget, which means it makes make more money for it to break even. Around 200 and I think around probably around $350 million it may need to make. Actually got so okay, 262 million, not 350. 262 million needs to make, which is perfectly doable, which means Disney will finally get the win, and the anti-woke crowd will lose. Yep. So if you do not know, there's a massive boycott over Predator Badlands by the so-called anti-woke crowd. It seems that the general audience, I really wish people realize the anti-woke crowd, Asteroid Z's, the fandom menace, which don't really exist that much anymore, and of course these a lot of these people who say boycott every single thing that releases, but that does not make money, and people are gonna say, you know what? Instead of listening to him, there's gonna be new people coming out to go see him, and that's the so-called modern audience that they keep saying that doesn't exist. Okay, just look at everywhere you go. Modern audience, the modern audience does exist, and it's expanding in numbers. Okay, it's expanding in numbers. Yes, there are some movies that are absolutely reprehensible that do lose money, like Snow White. Okay, but it seems that these woke, get woke, go broke flops are becoming less and less common. Okay, just because the fandom menace doesn't support something doesn't mean it'll lose money. Okay, it seems that this is gonna become more and more common as time goes on. And I think once if this movie does make money, the fandom menace and all of the anti-woke people will completely forget about this movie and pretend that this movie never happened as well. Okay, as well. Same thing with a lot of these successful games of the year, like Kingdom Come Deliverance was pretty successful. Ghost of Yotai was pretty successful. Two games that were derided by the SRAD community. Heck, even Donkey Kong Bonanza was derided by SRADs. Okay, like that's just how much they thought they had control over the general public, but they do not. SRADs are not the general public. Games like Neptunia and games like Stellar Blade are still not selling. What getting you is that it's third week and still no one's buying it. Oh yeah, Sydney Sweeney released a movie like a couple months ago and no one bought it. But we're told that Sydney Sweeney is the counterculture to wokeness as well, okay? But I've said time and time again, people will tolerate some level of wokeness, like in Wicked and Barbie, okay? I watched the Wicked movie. I liked it. But of course, don't tell the SRADs that. They'll be angry and, full fit over that. But you know what movie I did not like? Deadpool Wolverine. The less we talk about the movie, the better. Regretting You is not doing too well. The Black Phone 2 is doing very well, like the original as well. We can do a comparison with the original movie as well, okay? Yeah, and is doing very, very similar to the first movie, domestically and globally as well. So the movie is gonna probably end up making a very similar amount to the first movie. It won't make the insane amount of profits the first movie did, but it will still make a huge amount of money as well here. But yeah. Yeah. So pretty good success for Paramount Pictures. Oh yes, the movie that YouTube kept advertising to everybody. No one's watching it. Yeah, who would have guessed? All those YouTube ads for nothing, Amazon. All those YouTube ads for nothing. Nuremberg also released. No one watched it. Oh, don't worry. Zurich Film Festival liked it. Yeah, no one cares. No one cares. No one cares what Zurich Film Festival thinks. Okay. The Chainsaw Man movie had a massive drop off at the box office, but it seems these anime movies, are actually doing much better at the box office. We're probably seeing many more of them coming on. Begonia also is not doing too well. Here, Die My Love, not doing too well. Springsteen movie is not really doing too well. Yeah, and yeah, it seems that I think Bohemian Rhapsody is really just a rare occurrence because a lot of these huge famous singers, a lot of these movies are just not really doing too well. Bob Marley, again, he is not the biggest singer on the planet. He is more obscure compared to like Bruce Springsteen, but his movie didn't really do too well. Bob Marley, who is considered by old people one of the greatest songwriters of all time, his movie also didn't do too well as well. Yeah. Tron Ares is still a flop. Yep, still a flop. Yeah. Christie is not doing too well. Oh, guess who's in it? Guess who's in it? Sydney Sweeney's movie bombed. Oh my god, it actually bombed. No, they even put it like at the big center. Why didn't Marga go see this movie? $1 million. I gotta screen cap this for Twitter. Okay, this is just too perfect. Sydney Sweeney movie makes $1 million. So yes, now I can actually name a movie of Sydney Sweeney in it. Christie, and it lost money. Yep, it lost money at the box office. Yeah, it lost money. Sydney Sweeney's movie lost money. I thought people loved her. I thought she was America's sweetheart. What happened, bro? I thought this is America's sweetheart, by the way. Okay, yeah, but yeah, Back to the Future. One Battle After Another is another huge flop as well. Well, I heard this movie is a pile of garbage. One Battle After Another. It's a horrible movie. No one should see it, as well. But no one watched it, so it flopped. Yeah, as well. Yeah, and yeah, that's what this video here. Goodbye.